Two tiny aliens got stuck together on a piece of chewing gum and were almost run over by a car. Luckily, they managed to break free, but their humanoid spaceship was on the other side of the road. They spotted a floating plastic bag, grabbed onto it, and used the wind to glide toward their ship. But unexpectedly, the bag got stuck on a bus. When the driver turned on the windshield wipers, the two aliens were flung around wildly. Just as they saw their ship nearby, they used the momentum to land perfectly on its shoe, then climbed up its leg and back inside. Before they could relax, the spaceship, disguised as a human, was hit by a car while crossing the street. A woman rushed out of her car and noticed that its leg was bent at a strange angle, so she immediately called for help. At that moment, the spaceship adjusted its position on its own. To avoid being exposed, the aliens controlled it carefully. They opened one of its ears, crawled inside, pressed a mole on its leg to activate a hidden door, and began repairing the damage. Just then, the woman came over again. To her surprise, the leg had completely returned to normal. The aliens panicked and quickly made the spaceship act like a normal human. Fortunately, the woman didn't notice anything unusual. She invited the person to her home and handed over a glass of water. To avoid suspicion, the spaceship drank it, but the problem was that the water filled up the inside, and the tiny aliens, who couldn't swim, nearly drowned. Later, the woman started cooking and asked the person to pass the ketchup, but the aliens misunderstood and thought they were supposed to drink it, so the spaceship swallowed the entire bottle, leaving the woman stunned. That evening, she took the spaceship to a competitive eating contest. In just 1 minute, the spaceship devoured 10,000 hot dogs and easily won first place. The woman was once again speechless. The spaceship gave the prize to her, and as it looked at her smiling face, felt a strange emotion, as if a heart was beating inside it like a human's. To get closer to her, the spaceship transformed into a teacher at her son's school. When a boy wanted to sharpen a pencil, the spaceship used its nose like a sharpener, finishing the job in seconds. The students were all amazed. It seemed like the disguise could last forever, until one day, several robbers stormed into the school. To protect the children, the spaceship threw one robber far into the woods. Another robber AI met a gun at it, but the spaceship crushed the barrel with its hand and twisted the weapon like rubber. Terrified, the robbers fled. The woman's son deeply admired this teacher, and the woman herself began to develop feelings for him. However, the spaceship's real mission on Earth was to steal seawater. The tiny aliens inside didn't want it to develop human emotions, so they decided to carry out the mission immediately. They activated a device, a sphere designed to absorb seawater. But the spaceship refused to obey. The captain tried to seize control, and a struggle broke out, drawing the attention of passers-by. In the end, the spaceship performed a backward flip, shaking off the sphere. It rolled away and eventually fell into the ocean.